From the start of the third quarter to finish, I consider it one of the more complete second halves of the year. How's that? Yeah.
Why was that mixture? So you had a mixture of like Draymond with some reserves, Sean. Why D.West? Why were they so effective?
Defense. That was the best defensive stretch we had of the entire game. We struggled to score early in the fourth with that group, but we were defending so well. So we stayed with them for a while, and I thought they really set the tone for the quarter, and it seemed like that was the key stretch of the game. You know, those first 6-7 minutes of the fourth.
Did you have to light a fire to get that defense going, or did it come on its own?
Yeah, I was a little upset at halftime just because we weren't guarding anybody. We didn't play with much intensity, and you know, we're going against a team we've seen in the finals 3 straight years. It seems like there should have been more intensity to start the game, but it wasn't there, and fortunately we got it going in the second half.
How much do you do or don't do in a game like this, just for future reference?
We don't hold too much back, to be honest with you. You know, I think you know, matchups can dictate some things that you do in the playoffs, and sometimes you change. You know, you make a few different play calls or whatever, but I don't think there's like a conscious effort to like really hold anything back for fear of tipping the hand for later on.
Steve, you said the defense was better in the fourth. What was it differently that in that fourth that you didn't do in the first 3 quarters?
Well, we took the three-point shot away. The first couple quarters, we were giving up a lot of threes, and even the ones that they missed in the first half, they were not challenged. And so I just thought we challenged shots better in the second half, particularly that group in the fourth, and that set a great tone.
You started Jordan Bell. He was okay at moments. Looked like he pulled him over in the third. What you just kind of thinking?
Well, you know, first of all, I want to say how thankful I am to have Zaza on this team, because it's not often you can just tell a guy who starts every game at center, and I'm going to go elsewhere tonight. And Zaza's so professional. He gets it, and it's no problem. And you know, he'll be back out there in Chicago in the starting lineup. And but there may be some games where matchups dictate how we play, and I thought Jordan did some good things. I haven't played him much lately. That's a tough spot to be in as a rookie, for me to just throw him out there when he hasn't been in any kind of rhythm. And that's why I subbed Looney in early in the third, because I thought, you know, Looney right now is in a better groove and is in sort of a better place in terms of understanding what we're doing.
What do you think Jordan can learn in a game like tonight and when he started Christmas with?
Everything. You know, you play against one of the best teams in the league on the road, national TV. You know, you feel the butterflies. You have to study the game plan. You have to know everything going in. You have to know player tendencies. So you just learn, and this is why being a rookie is hard. There's so much coming at you all the time. But Jordan's had a great season, and he's a really good listener, and he's very coachable, and he's doing a good job.
Coach, why do you think it is? It seems like these last couple of games, teams are trapping Steph on the pick.
Why?
Yeah. Why do you think,
are they, or are they not?
Why are they? It seems like they're trapping him.
Yeah, probably because when he came back from the injury, I mean, he was getting 35 a night and making threes from everywhere, and obviously he poses such a threat all over the floor. You have to honor him, and teams are going to try to do different things, but I thought he handled all that stuff really well tonight.
13 straight road wins for you guys. What do you like about it? What you guys have done on the road this season?
I just like how attentive we are on the road. You know, we get home and we tend to lose focus and lose intensity, and I think the road brings out that appropriate fear that we talk about, and it's a great Popovich phrase, so we've adopted it. I can't take credit for it, but it's a beautiful phrase. It's true. You go on the road and you are naturally, you know, a little fearful. You got your guard up, and but as long as you turn that into aggressiveness, then it works in your favor, and I think that's what's happened.
Were you expecting the Steph Curry two-hand dunk in transition?
No, I was not. But I think he was taking out some anger from the first half. He was struggling in the first half, and you know, sometimes that'll get him going. Steph loves to dunk more than anybody. You know that. It doesn't happen often, so when it does, it jacks him up.
What do you think fooled Draymond in the second half? I think in the second half, most of his assists and rebounds.
Draymond is just—he's a gamer. You know, he's one of the most competitive people I've ever met, and think he was angry after our first half, and he wanted to get going, and he keyed that surge there in the fourth.
Did you see Draymond walking that line of being very emotional and fiery, but not getting attacked?
I did. I thought he was great. You know, he had a couple calls that went against him, and he got a little angry, but he kept his composure and kept playing. And then the last thing I'll say is Nick Young. You know, I don't play him at all in the first half. I think I played him 45 seconds or something when Steph had his 3 fouls, and went to him in the second half instead of Patty, and he hit some huge shots, played really good defense, and I think that's one of the things I'm most pleased about with our team is just how professional and prepared everybody is, whether it's Zaza, you know, willingly taking a step back tonight, or, you know, JaVale continuing to bring energy on the sidelines and you know, fire up the guys, and even though he's out of the loop right now, and, you know, Nick and Looney staying ready, staying prepared. It's an incredibly professional group, and I'm lucky to coach them.
Did Nick celebrate that, you know, well for you?
The
shots.
The 3 from the corner.
You enjoy it?
I love the Nick celebration. Yeah, it's always good stuff. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our players